Who all's here? Howdy, y'all. I don't know what the heck this thing's doing. There we go. How y'all doing? What do we want to see first? What are we looking for? Want some dragon knives? Are we looking for quick flippers or what? Alright, let's see here. Let's see, that was probably about 2 ounces. That's one of those little ones. I'm looking for a bear. Good little knife though. Somebody wants it, $5. Thanks for looking. Let's see. Oh, that's why. There we go. This is a smaller version of the ones I've already just gotten rid of. Or finally sold out. I preferred Wade shipping, so it's exact, so you don't have to worry about flat rate boxes or all the rest of that rigmarole. If the math is simple, by the end of the order, it should weigh what it weighs and nothing different. And playing post office games really doesn't help anybody. Because the only reason those boxes are worth using at all is if you're shipping bricks. Nobody ships bricks. And they really don't make it cost effective. So if it just is what it is, you add it up, they have a decent enough service. There you go. This is a P. Gordon Dunn. All that matters to anyone. It's a Dunn. That's a nice little knife though. A little bit big for a keychain, but still sharpens well. Thanks for looking. This one is one of the cutest ones. It will need some type of necklace thing, but if you're good at razor blades, this is the smallest razor blade I've ever seen. It's like half the size. So where y'all from? Hello, Chef Rin. Another nice little pocket knife. You want to support the National Rifle Association. I'm not entirely sure that they made this knife. This one looks a little more mass produced, but still $4.40. Not bad. Where y'all from? Just stopping by saying hey. Shop's full. If you have any questions, ask away. Holler if you're looking for anything in particular. Oh, this little one. This one I think might be vintage based on the style. How y'all doing? Come on. There we go. What's it saying there? Stainless steel, Japan. That's why I didn't recognize it. Stainless steel, Japan. Run for 15 seconds. I did oil it, so it's quite a bit softer. Yeah, made in Japan. Hey, Blake. Oh, this is another one that surprised me out of the batch. Okay, we see what color it's on this side, and then we see what color it is on that side. And then when we open her up, it's good old Damascus steel. So, $5 she's running, y'all. It's like yin yang with marbled steel. Thanks for looking. So what are we all looking for tonight? Another nice brown wood style knife, gold bolsters or brass, however you want to think of that. Stainless steel, China. And it's running. And has the inscription Ohio Auto Color Incorporated. Serving Central Ohio, 2009. It's not a bad knife. So what are we all looking for tonight? Looking at the big ones, little ones. There's a bigger one. It's actually kind of heavy for its size. But it kind of reminds me of the Shamu kind of shape to it. Appalachian Trail. If anyone's looking for it. Now this one was pegged by somebody, so we'll see if they show up. Thanks for looking. So how y'all doing? Anybody do fuchsia or hot pink? Guess not. Which one was this one? Oh, yeah. Anybody familiar with these good ones from the 60s? Oh, I didn't mean to make it that long. Everything works on this one, and the blade wasn't abused too much or overly sharpened. So if anyone's looking for one, $5 is starting. It's a good take everywhere knife. And you have to have a good strong finger for the button. So it means kids probably shouldn't play with it. At least when I was a kid, I found my dad's and I freaked out because I didn't know how to close it. Anybody into Bear & Sons? These are made in the United States. They're small, but dang, they're sharp. Made in the U.S. of A. Oh, come on. There we go. Anyone's looking for a bear? No, I don't have any case. I sell stuff people can afford. I don't know. I don't know anyone who owns a knife that's worth more than $100. Not a single person. I mean, heck, even our butchering knives, like for actual butchering, even they didn't cost that much. I did find a while back they were like weren't butchering, they were like barbecue kind of knives, and they were kitchen knives. I noticed that a couple of them were by case, and my husband said we had to keep those, so I am familiar with their quality. I am not familiar with their price tags. Besides, it's true of any piece of steel. As long as you oil it enough, sharpen it enough, it'll love you to the bitter end. Even then, you can recycle the parts and the handles and stick in a new piece of metal. This is brand spanking new out of the box. Made in the USA. If you need some type of string added to it, I do have some made up. I just didn't want to permanently attach anything in case I picked the wrong one. Thanks for looking. So what y'all up to tonight? It's usually kind of late for some people. I just have really bad sleep apnea, so I just schedule everything late for after work and big ol' thing. Good grippers on it too. The curved edge is actually really good for trimming trees and other stuff on the property. So it doesn't just have to be pretty. I'm a big fan of multi-purpose and multi-use. There we go. I think I have 2 of these in the box. And so they come with the lanyard. I was interested. 15. I wonder if I back this up a bit. There we go. Hey, Dallas Trade. No one wants a big old cat claw like that? I carry more of a hawk bill in my purse. I know, has anyone ever tried to take it away from me as far as self defense goes? You can't stab with these. The hand movement is the same, so if someone tries to stab, they keep pushing it wrong. Because that way, no one will know how to use it right. Ooh, yeah. I think someone wanted this one, if I remember. Wooden handle, black, manual, everything, rounded blade, NRA. I'm still debating if I should keep that one. Oh, yeah. That's only $5, y'all. NRA makes a good knife. And the shorter handle really feels good. It twists easily. $5, y'all. Just $5. Okay, what is this thing doing? Anybody interested? Smallest knife possible. Yes, it's meant for your keychain. But isn't it cute? This will more than undoubtedly open your mail. Come on, get back in there. This thing really does need to cover it up because this thing really is that sharp. There we go. Where is it? There we go. Put that one at $2. I don't think 5 is good enough for that one. Everyone's looking for it. $2. Welcome in. Where y'all from? Oh, Becky Hammer's one of those. No picture, no profile, no nothing. Got it. Let's see, what was this one? The cop one? All manual. Yeah, law enforcement. I think someone tagged this one. Unless it's the other blue one and I'm just not remembering correctly. It was the other one. Oh well, we'll run it anyway. We'll see what happens. Hey, Poncho. Thank you very much for your bid. Oh, yeah, it's hardly used. Law enforcement. Manual everything. Good solid. Bolt. Good grips on it. Wonderful, you've won. You might want to double check your payment. Excellent, excellent. I'll put that to the side. I used to. And then they all sold, and I've been having problems finding new ones. These ones that weren't so beat up that they aren't worth anything. But the closest I can get for that is this one. It does not say anything on it, but the compass is real. That's not painted on. The flashlight does work. Doesn't take much. You can lock it from the other side so your kids don't break into it. And if you do it the right way, it is spring loaded. There we go. Yeah, I've only run that one. That one's like the best if you were in any type of service of any kind. This is one that you'd want. It has more bells and whistles than anything that says EMT on it or firefighter. Yeah, I don't care much for serrated either, but I can't find them in straights. Not because I haven't tried. Trust me, the minute I find one, you're going to be the first person I'm going to look for. But until I find it, flashlights are flashlights and they're not that common and they're not all made equal. Okay, let's see. Where's that other blue one that was in blonde? I thought it was in this one. Oh, there we go. No. For some reason, someone wanted this one. Tomahawk. There's good grip on it. Let's see. There we go. Somebody's claiming they wanted it. They tagged it, so we shall see. We shall see. Basically, brand new Tomahawk. Stainless steel. I wonder if that's movable. No, it's only one. It's only right-handed. Welcome in, everybody. Shop's open. Holler if you have any questions. You into long and pointy? Let's see. Where did I put this one? Only $5 for this knife. Perfectly good knife. Come on. There we go. It's very streamlined. I think it's the only Tanto tip that I have. Thanks for looking. Did I redo them as baggies? I did have some mini brass knife lots on here. No, I did not. Okay. Now, which one has the one that didn't lock? That was number one. Let's see. No, that one's fine. If that one can stay. Anybody looking into a 3-pack of brass knives? Generally, they all work. I think I was asking 15 for 3. I think it was the middle one. That might have been. Yeah, other than it doesn't lock, they all work. Hey, Greg. What can we help you find? What are we looking for? Silver bolsters. Okay, there we go. A very Bowie styled knife. See if that's a lead edge. I'm looking for a nice big weighted knife. It's weighted in the bottom, so it's a very nice knife. $15, y'all. Just $15. I like the finger push to unlock it. You have to chip a nail to do it. This one. Right edge. Similar concept, also a very heavy knife. See how there's like it moves with like how you grip it? Has like a wave going to the wood. It ain't she purty. And useful. Weighted in the bottom, which does matter. Cuts down the carpal tunnel. Alright, starting at 15. Love how that wood does that. It's running, y'all. $15. Brandy spanking new. Ooh. Be a good gift. Especially for someone who's active with knives. Any office people in here? I don't know where I put it. This is the only thing you'll ever need in your office. Brand new. New razor blade too. I did have a whatchamacallit. Had a string on it earlier, so you can just leave it in your pocket, pull it out whenever, attach it to the clip, and poof, you're done. Lanyard. I can never remember that stupid word. Lanyard. And it is button close. So if you work in an office and you need a knife that is socially acceptable, this one would be it. With a lovely lanyard. I'll even throw it in. And it's quite heavy because the heaviness does change how you use it. Or if you can feel it in your pocket. Because if it's light, if your pocket feels light, you can't tell if the knife is there. But if it's heavy, you know it's missing. And that matters. as far as not using things. It's made by Husky, a reputable brand. Oh, did I not put a Husky in here? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. But either way. Okay, then do this the old-fashioned way. I think it weighs, let's see, at least 3. I'll call it 4 ounces if I can find it. I'll edit this one. There we go. I'll call it 5 ounces. That's heavy. That is really heavy. It's new without box. Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, let's change this one to 5. There we go. Actually, make sure of that. Oh yeah, I was right on the money. It's gonna weigh in at least a 5. There we go. Let's see. Any bolster or bullhorn fixed blades? No, I was trying to pull up something. The only horn that I have that's a fixed blade. I think that one was horn, and there's 2 in here that are shorter. But this one with the Damascus. Well, these are all cool to me. They're all the same short ones. The other ones are wood that they have nice patterning on. No, no eagles. I have dragons. They're folders. Alright. No white bone. There's gold dragon, silver and blue dragon, and stiletto purplish blue dragon. That one. Oh, these are actually heavy metal, the bigger ones with the loop around. These 2 are the same knife, they're just different colors. They're all new in box. Oh, you want the straight ones, not the folders? Oh, I'm dropping everything. Sit down. Alright. Got 2 Damascus steel. They have like these fat handles. And then a flat handle, not Damascus steel. There's that one with that point. And these both have at least the clip on that keeps them inside the holsters. And they're both like the short dagger shape. This one's more zebra, this one's less zebra. But as long as you keep them oiled, they work just fine. It's just a more moist, or needs to be more moistened metal. They sharpen easily. They're pretty enough, but they do work so long as you take care of them the right way. But no, these, because the handles are fatter, and the fatter handle means you don't drop it as much, and just it's easier to cradle it. If you need to cut something, the muscles are there for it versus it being too little and you drop it, and dropping knives is never a good thing. Okay. Do you like something called the revolver handle? That one does have a holder of sorts. Literally the handle is like a gun handle, but it's a knife. Sold one of these last time I came on. Alright. This one I got more out of curiosity, but. Alright, you have your full holder. And this is the revolver style handle. Just the one, like I said, the only other one I had sold last week. And they're getting harder and harder to find. But yeah, if you think about it, it sits in the ball of your hand real easy, and it cuts down the carpal tunnel. And this shredder does help a lot. It's not just decorative. But yes, that's what I have for that one. If anyone's interested, let me see if I can pull it up. That one I know is posted. If anyone's interested, we'll do it for 15 seconds because I hate it when they go too long. There we go. Who wants it? $20. Brand new knife. And it is weighted in the bottom, so that will change how easy it is to use. Yeah, thanks for looking. Is anyone looking for hunting knives? I got one giant one. It's the kind that normally go for 50 or 60. I just put it on for 20 because I want to sell it. It's by Black Hills Steel. Full case. Good grip. Room for any type of lanyard. It's basically a straight blade. But at least with the curve, it's easier for skinning stuff. If you're into that persuasion. There we go. Pin that one for a minute. Husky. Let me think. There's 4. There we go. There we go. Howdy, y'all. There we go. You need a hunting knife? $20. It's the only super big one I have that's shaped like this. New in box. Has the case to stop y'all from hurt yourselves with it. Unless y'all prefer a giant karambit. Simple wooden handle, striped with a loop at the end. Damascus steel. Works really good if you keep it clean and well oiled. Beyond that, it's a real simple knife. Not exactly Freddy versus Jason, but close enough. Let's see, ran that one. There we go. Full-size knife. These are somebody with big hands. Bigger than mine. What are we looking for tonight? Short ones, long ones, decorative ones, ones just to carry around, ones that remind you of your grandpa, or just something basic to take camping. Here's basic, take camping. Let's see. It says in the morning. Let's see. Come on. Here we go. Go on, why didn't it run? Run, run, run. 15 seconds. There we go. $5 if anyone's interested. Shipping is accurate. Yeah, that was fast. Didn't even know it was over with. Okay. Anything y'all looking for in particular? Old white plastic knife. Where is this made at? I don't think this one is American. Stainless steel, China. And this doubles as a beer opener. So it's a knife with the beer opener. If anyone's looking for it, $5. Beer opener blade. Thanks for looking. Another white plastic, silver bolstered knife. Stainless steel, good lock on it. It's a little bit chubby. It's a good holder. How y'all doing? It's a good little knife. I feel everything works on it. Anybody do Gerber? This one's a little bit older. Probably could use a good sharpening. But it's a smaller one. Thanks for looking. It could probably be tightened a little bit. I love these. Rusty Towing. As much as I like to observe these knives, I really can't knock them. They're not all that different than a buck, to be honest. As far as how long they last and the sharpening of the metal, they're not a bad little product. Even if they are for Rusty's Towing, whether or not he exists anymore or not. Smith Brothers Knife Co. Where are you from? And welcome. Arkansas. Okay, that's closer. I have family in Arkansas. I've driven through Arkansas. When I drove through Arkansas, I had a little rock hit my windshield as I was going through Little Rock. Like, you don't need to make that stuff up. That's just true. This is one of those vintage knives. Has a nice little hook at the end. It's just something good to have in your office or your purse, basically. Or like, say, if you need to break into your house, it's basically good for that. You need to jimmy a door. That's what I'd use it for. Did it run? Do it one more time. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Unless I did them to myself. That is possible. You gotta hit like right below where it says bid for it to go off. And it's like, every time I push it, it's like, I'm not bidding. I'm not bidding. Just want to show support. Just want to show support. Did it once. I got an $80 silver coin. I mean, I like the coin still. Oh, these are quite popular. This is the smallest one of these I've ever seen. Normally they're one size bigger. Usually they're like that long. But you have your butcher block style handle. You have your Damascus steel. I did lube it up a little bit. It's responding well to treatment. Run 15 seconds. I mean, other than the bolsters just being touched a lot, I don't think it was used. So, Smith's Brothers, what type of knives do you normally make? Or are you just resellers? Ain't she purty? Okay, y'all. Gonna run it for 15 seconds. There was nothing wrong with this one. Just came in a mixed lot and made me excited. And I'm doing everything I can not to become a hoarder. I've already donated twice this year to charity because I forced myself. Because if it's out of my house, it's not. I'm not gonna trip over it. Yeah, I haven't made the jump yet to making handles or fixing it up that far. Like, I can clean, I can rust remove, I can soften up, but I haven't made the jump yet. Another vintage silver with the handle. You know, they're good little knives to have around for opening boxes, checking your mail, and doing whatever else. I think more people should probably like know more about cleaning their own knives because it will make them last so much longer. Unless that's a new service industry that is growing and I'm just unaware. Oh, this one. It says Tacoma. If anyone's from Tacoma. Let's see. So I think it was a double sider. Stainless steel, China. It's this side. Got your nail file, you got your blade. Yeah, a lot of the things I've noticed is just lack of care, not because they're bad knives. Like I guarantee you, like the knives I use the most are the smallest ones. I got like two of these in my like this one right here, this size is in my pen jar, and I use it for my nails. I use it for everything, picking things apart, cleaning other knives, just whatever it is. This is the one I use the most, or that size I use the most. And what girl doesn't need good cuticles? And if the knife is too hard to open, I chip nails morning, noon, and night, and I gotta fix those. You said you like to fix knives, right? This is, I believe, similar to that one from before, the Rusty's Towing Company, because it's a good knife. It just doesn't have sides. And like I said, I haven't made the leap to adding them. So for you, because you're here, I'm gonna run it for $1. Because if you want to fix her up, I'm not stopping you any. Like I said, it's basically brand new knife. It just needs the padding. That's all it needs. Seriously. And I'm pretty sure they glued it on, and I wouldn't know how to measure it properly. So if you want it for $1, you can get that one for $1. It did run for that $1, right? I changed it. Yeah. Smith Brothers, you still here? Want to fix her up? Okay, guess not. Oh, you look the old kind. Yeah, I know which ones those are. This one came with its own keychain. I don't think it's ever been used. Stainless steel China, yeah. I mean, seriously, there's not even, it's never been used to cut tape, nothing. It just sat in someone's pocket for a while. It doesn't even have abuse from like a keychain. No abuse whatsoever. But yeah, there's that one. Anybody looking for karambits, brownings, or just one big old one to take camping? I should probably take this one out too. I don't know how they got that, but that's like a weird shaped hole in it. The lock works. Probably could use a sharpen. Nice, was it, 4 or 5 inch brass? Like I said, I don't know how it got it. I just know that it has it. Rusty Hook Outdoors. Gotta be careful with those rusty hooks. You get sick off those. Get blood poisoning or something. Ooh, this one was pretty too. $4.40 stainless steel. Yeah, I remember lubing this one up. Anybody wants it? $5. Hey, Cindy. Said shop's open if y'all want to wander. Where's that other Gerber? I know this one had 2 Gerbers. That's not it. Where is it? Another really short little Gerber. Come on. Yes, Gerber. Everything's pretty tight on this one. A little bit less abused than the other one. I mean, for a knife that they've been making for over 20 years, it's pretty good. And how would I know it's 20 years? I was working at Walmart when it first came out. I was working in sporting goods, which probably caused me to fall in love with knives to begin with. Big fan of useful things. Alright, this one definitely should have a longer keychain attached to it. That's what, 2 inches long? Maybe? Just to prove a point. Yeah, that knife is 2 inches long. Stainless steel china. Isn't it cute? I mean, this is small enough you could practically wear it as a necklace pendant. Seriously, like, you just stuck the necklace on it. I think that connection is for dog tag style chain. Stick it in there. Wear it as a necklace. There's your pendant. It's small enough to do it. Oh yes, Disa one. So if you know anyone with the initials JRM, welcome in, Blue Rivers. Isn't it big and pretty? So if you don't mind the fact that someone else's initials might be on there, we could probably just cover it up with some nail polish. Welcome in, everybody. Looking for big knives, little knives. What are we looking for? We're looking for our lost childhoods. Let's see. I thought one of these was made in Germany. Take that back. This one's made in the United States. Vintage original USA. No clue who made it in the United States because it doesn't say. But made in the US of A. Well, maybe next time we'll have people. Great. Great, great. Last one from the new bag. Stainless. I'm not sure about this one, about what they did to it, but that's in there. Otherwise, it's a perfectly good knife. There's nothing wrong with it. And they didn't thin it out, so I don't know what the heck they did to it. Didn't affect the blade any, as far as sharpness goes. Oh well, in honor of 6 people finally showing up. I said, I don't know what that is, but the knife is still good. Running for $1. Running it for $1, folks. Oh, I tried. Anybody into Made in the USA vintage? Look, I don't know who made it. Couldn't begin to tell you who made it. But the blade says it's USA. So if you're into vintage knives and you know more than I do, which is most likely. Anybody interested? It's very lightweight. Thanks for looking. What are we looking for? Dragons? Baron Sons? Folders? We got some razor blades, got some karambits. Oh, that's where that one went. Okay. Have some ones with flashlights. Let's see, Elk Ridge. No, I'm familiar with Imperial, yeah. Aren't they bought out by Schrade? So I do have a Schrade Imperial. New. Which is always good to find something from history. Anyone looking for... That weighs at least 8 ounces. Nice. I can't lock it, but I think it's spring loaded. Come on. Yeah. Gotta oil this one again. New ones are never that flexible. You gotta make them flexible with time, love, and care. Let's see. Is that the right one now? Maybe. No, that looks about right. Anybody's interested, there's 2 available. Auction is running $15. And that's a decently heavy knife. At least I found it in straight blade. There's nothing serrated. Yeah, so long and hard to find the least amount of serrated knives that I could. Thanks for looking. What flavors we looking for tonight? The fun ones, the camper friendly ones, the one with the flashlights, the rounder ones. This one's by Appalachia. It's all the glim and glamour. It's shiny. What are we looking for, folks? Now, which ones were also tagged? Ran that one. Definitely ran that one. Definitely ran that one. Ran that one. I didn't run those 2 yet. Because I don't know where I put them. That would be the problem. Well, let's see here. Stiletto. Run for 15. Anyone need a stiletto for 15? Only one side is actually sharpened like a knife, but the other side is quite thin and you'll have no problems separating things with it. Thanks for looking. Oh, does anyone know what good barbecue is? Having this argument earlier in the day with someone. Does anyone know what good barbecue is? Three people had this one marked. Purple Blue Dragon. Oh, yeah. Three people wanted that puppy. Or they tagged it. I'm assuming there was desire involved. That's just an assumption. So are y'all real humans or y'all just pretending? I'll just say I showed this one. You can either wear it as a necklace or you can tie it inside your boot. There we go. This is a very tight holder for it, so it should never slip out on you. It's full straight tang. Feels like cement, so it's a good gripper on it. Pretty sure you could whirl this thing around enough once you get good at it. I've never tried to get good at it. But it's running. You just need something for clearing stuff out of the backyard. It's good for that too. See, it just suctions in there so nicely. Okay, what else is on the wish list? Let's see if I come to that one. Done, 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 done. Semi-done. Two people tagged this one. Bone handle, striping, full tang, Damascus steel. Nice dog, bro. You just got here, Ace? I always double check. So many people don't say anything, so it's like if they aren't real and I accuse them of not being real, it's not offensive because they were never real to begin with. So if I say it to actual real people, I'll at least get a response and it'll prove something versus just more silence. What difference did it make, you know? I ran that one earlier. I love both of those. Oh, okay, that could be why. People really like these two bone ones. A little bit deeper striping. So if you need little ones or keychains or just something plastic to take camping, well, you can do that. Or get the kids started with knives. You don't give them anything too good. Hopefully that tagged them in it. I'll fight the insomnia together. Really. And I got a few of these left. I've added these unicorn necklaces to them because they had such big holes in them. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. They look like wood. They are not wood. But they're very sharp. And then it's backwards. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Welcome in. Holler if you're looking for something. Looking for old, new, serrated, straight blade, folder, not folder, razor, not razor. Just something for a keychain. I have one that does have a beer opener part to it. I got Biggins, I got Litlands, no Swiss Army. And anyone that would be like a Swiss Army, I already sold. Now the closest I got to multi-blade would be the Rough Riders. If you're into Rough Rider. Or Browning. Browning's a nice multi-blade. At least I'm pretty sure it is. It's been a while since I looked at it. 3 blades. That's not bad. Brand new in box. Only soften with age. It's dying for someone to love it. At least I now know that the oil is doing it good. Whenever I get new ones, I always try to make sure it's soft enough to where if you do buy it and get it, you can actually open the thing once you do. Versus it being so stiff, you just break a nail. Let's see. Just to say I tried. So, is it still on there? There we go. Yeah, sorry, YouTube. Unless it's inside whatnot, I cannot answer anything. But $20 for a nice Browning. Hello, Justin. Never mind, Justin. Hello, is anyone here? Lily, you real person? Guess not. Wonder how many bots they have on here. 8 followers, 21 following. Huh. Can't tell if that's an animal in the picture or it doesn't look human. Let's just put it that way. It does not look human. Well, anyone need a stiletto? Kimosabe, you a big fan of Lone Ranger? Hey, Valerie. Or Valerian. You a real person? Hey, John. What are we all looking for tonight? I should start taking screenshots of all the profiles that look sketchy. Oh, you've sold before. One of you is a real human. John G, 1380. And they liked you. There we go. So, what y'all looking for tonight? Welcome, Brian. What do you want to know? Most people are new to my show. No. No Swiss Army, no multi-tool. I always think it's funny. People always ask for the one thing I never have, but then when I have it, they never ask for it. Oh, the irony of life. 'Tis fate. Let's see, which one's that one? Yeah, combat ready. Well, at least look at the combat ready one. Come on. Yeah. Either my finger needs to push harder or I need to oil it. Okay, so you do have the addiction then. Okay. I love helping people with their addiction. Now, what exactly about case knives do you like that can possibly be copied into other knives? Because I have noticed that the cheaper brands are copying some of the bigger brands' tried and true styles or things that they can do, what they're capable of. Like, especially with, was it Bowie style knives? Now, we all know the bigger handle, the longer blade, nice weight to it, a wider blade as well. but they've mixed in like that. It's almost the same exact size, straight blade, well weighted. I like Rough Rider, yeah. What was this one? Elk Ridge? Yeah. They're copying a lot of the same. Yeah, I think they've gotten better trying to be competitive with the more expensive brands. And by doing that, like, I can find a straight blade that looks exactly like this, but I like that I can close this one up and have it be the same strength and the same hard quality, and it flips open. So if anyone wants an Elk Ridge, I have more than one of something similar to it, because the last time I went shopping, as they say, yeah, that's the one. I got as many as I could that had this type of similarity, I guess you could call it. Because, like, just to argue the point, there's also Elite Edge. This one also springs open and looks like a bigger knife with a long blade, but it's still technically a pocket knife. This one is Right Edge. Same thing, more decoration, good wood, and it still flips open. It's a wider knife. Thank you. Which little ones? There's lots of little ones. Oh, you mean the like bone handled one? They also have wood ones too. I mean, like these. These are one of the few fixed blades that I have. Because all these are flips. They're spring assisted. And then one of the lighter ones is this one. This one isn't nearly as heavy, but it's wider, it's longer. Another Elk Ridge. You know, it still does the flip like everyone likes. Straight blade, no serrated edge. Has the places for your fingers. And that's what the lesser brands are doing to keep up with the bigger brands and combining all the fun parts that we like about them. I'm 50-50. Like, if it's with kids, no. But if people want to use them as a substitute for a fidget spinner, I kind of get it. Mostly people use it as a substitute for like the butterfly knives, or the ones that they can flip out. Oh, then you might like the brass ones. I do have one where the back lock is broken. Let's see. I think it was this one. Like that type, the older ones. I got 3 for 15, and the lock on that one I know is broken. But they sharpen quite well. If you're into blue, I have 2 blue ones. Just regular. Are these serrated? No, it's half serrated. This one's straight. Ooh, it's actually straight. Support law enforcement. I like ones that are sneaky. You need a necklace for any reason. That's a very sharp little blade right there. If you need a keychain, this one's also kind of on the sharp side. And yes, I keep it locked up this way because it really is quite sharp. It is. I think it's either the last one or second to last one I got. I did it just to see what they were made out of, and I found out. Let's see, is this one posted? It may not be, but I don't care. Mm. Oh, the other one is. Don't care. Okay, let's see. You want it for 5, you got it for 5. Go find that other small one. But I have one more keychain size that's fixed. Karambit. Comes the necklace. Excellent. Yeah. Wear this necklace or, open your mail with it. Or just check your cuticles with it and just make sure you don't cut yourself. Excellent. We'll put that off to the side for you. This one's a little bit bigger, but it is manual. It has a lovely chain on it. Let's see. Yeah. That one for 15. I don't want to run too long. You want that one? $5. Yeah, they're good for that. It's one of the other reasons I got them is they're fun. You just never know when you're going to need it. Cool beans. As far as folders go, what about the round shape? This is the only one that I have that's this shiny. You're gonna have to explain that further, uh, Dahara. Because bull cutters in the farm life, I don't think are the same as what you might be talking about. And we didn't call them ball cutters; we called them the elasticator. Yeah, I'm trying not to get that way. Trying to keep the collection to a minimum. Okay, let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, you mean like a flipper with a long blade? Or just a fixed blade? Yeah, I'm trying to. The longest blade would either be the hunting knife or this big karambit. So we got this one, put that one, and then the hunting knife. If you're into that sort of thing, I think they're both 20, like that. Nice. I like trappers. They're a good knife. I started. Supposedly, they're not gonna make the tortoise shell Rough Rider anymore. I have 3, new in box. Yeah, yeah. You want looking for hunting knives or clean the bamboo out of the backyard knife? That's what I'd use it for, to be honest. Well, I find any knife that's just longer period, even just a fillet knife for fishing, it's just better that way. Nice long pliers for getting that hook out. And if you like fun stuff, uh, ever see one of those with the revolver handle? I always joke to my husband, it's well balanced for mincing garlic because it does cut down on the carpal tunnel. Ah. It does come with a lovely little holster. Talk about waiting in the bottom. These are getting harder and harder to find. I'm still going to keep my blue one, but just that thing just sits in the ball of your hand so easily. You know? And chopping and slicing, whatever it is. It just fits. And it's wicked sharp. Anyone from New England knows exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see. That's the only protection that basically has inside the box. But yeah, 7-inch overall, stainless steel blade, genuine leather sheath. Anyone's interested. Let's see. Come on, wake up. Anybody wants her for 20? Now, most knives go for a lot more than that. Thanks for looking, y'all. Okay, as far as fun ones go, I have a couple of Baron Sons if you want made in the United States. It's the smaller ones. Have the all you could ever need knife. It's a real compass. Oh, come on. Real flashlight. There's a locking stick on it. Keep the kids away. Come on. So there's your seatbelt cutter and your glass breaker. It's a monster of a knife. Only going for $15, y'all. Thanks for looking. Are you into other wearable karambits? It can either be a necklace or you can use the holes to lace them into your boots and have this sticking out of the middle of your boot. Full tang, very sharp. It's very light. It's not that long. But it's good to just have something on you. Let's see. Anybody wants it? Starting at 15. Running for 15 seconds. Thanks for looking. As far as manual goes, these old manual stilettos. Made by Valor. I think from the 60s. New in box. There's 3 of them. No, they're not butterflies. That's what everyone always asks. We're not allowed to sell butterfly knives, so I don't. But yeah, $5. Anybody who wants it. It's very nicely weighted. And this thing's solid. Blade's kind of pretty too. Welcome in, y'all. That's another one of those. I have $1, but it's a Texas toothpick. Those are spring loaded. Those are older. Which drawer had... I don't know why they called this one tater sack, but... or tater skin. Looks more like snake skin, to be honest. 4 blades. Trying like heck not to cut myself on this thing. These are brand new blades. Brand new means very, very sharp. Rough Rider emblem. 440 steel. This one's definitely not as cheap as the other ones. Let's see. 25 starting for that one. Thanks for looking. I've slowly gotten my nephews addicted to knives, so come Christmas, it's quite easy just to pick something and ship it. So what are we looking for tonight? Bryson Hug, B16, Rodney Wu, Remember MC? What are we looking for, folks? Anyone needing a husky? Good razor blade. I'll even throw in the lanyard. Has a brand new blade in it. It's new without box, plus the lovely lanyard. This is the type of knife I have sitting on top of my microwave right now as we speak. It's the one we always grab whenever the Amazon boxes come. If anyone's interested, $10. There's more than one available. And yeah, you'll want it with the lanyard because it's nice and heavy. You feel it in your pocket. You leave the lanyard hanging out of your pocket. So all you gotta do is grab the lanyard and pull on it, and that way you don't lose your stuff. Thanks for looking. And this one was braided in black. Everything is very secured because I did it myself. If anyone's interested in lanyards, let me know. I think I got the bag sitting over here somewhere. Oh, what's wrong? I have more than one. All right, maybe now I have one last one left. Starting to feel like clothes hangers in the closet, as my mother would always say. They breathe. They're breathing behind my back. Anybody like the small stuff? Every once in a while. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's sharp. Not as much of a play thing as people might think. What are we looking for, y'all? I hope my husband might have left some barbecue in the fridge. Looking for brass, not brass. What are we looking for? Love the hearts. So if the $20 price mark is just outside of your capabilities, let's see where I put this one. $5. $5 knife. Still survived the 60s. It lived past John Lennon. Thank you for the hearts. Hey, Rambo. So what knife do you carry in the everyday? I'm guessing that's what the EDC stands for. Let's see here. It is not serrated. For once, it's not serrated. It has holes for your fingers. It's good you got big hands. So what are we looking for here? What's on the bucket list? What's on the bucket list, people? Is this an elk one too? Lead edge. Close enough. Another non-serrated knife. Woohoo! What are we looking for, y'all? Knife Bowie style folding assisted. Looking for anything made in the U.S.? What are we looking for tonight, people? Yeah, I think it's about time for me to head out. Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. 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 Yes. Where did I put Ricardo? Um, I know I didn't sell Ricardo. There's Ricardo. No, I don't normally name them, but he came with his, so forgive me. Someone said they wanted it. I can take this off if you want, but you can come with it if you needed to. Looks like a key fob. It's Gerber. And Gerber decided that his name shall be forevermore Ricardo. Cute little knife. Cute little handle. Nice and round. It's running. $10. Anybody want Ricardo? He's worth a tenner. And he doesn't have to come with a lovely long keychain. But one of the reasons I picked this one is you can clip him to whatever you want. So I keep trying to find a knife that's called like Don Julio or something. We have Don Julio and Ricardo, as far as knife names go. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Big Larcolo. Following a lot of people. What kind of a shopper are you? Pimpo. I guess you're honest about it. Welcome in. What are we looking for, y'all? What are we all looking for? It's any quieter in here. I should go back to my knitting. Hey, Big. What are we all looking for? Where y'all from? Why are you up this late? Or are you from California? Which wouldn't be that late if you were. Welcome in, everybody. Where you from? What do you do? What you looking for? What's that one knife that's on your bucket list? I have one that's vintage USA. Rough Rider? Which one? Which one, darling? I know that this one and one other are posted. And they stopped making tortoise shells, so this would be the day to buy it. That one is a muskrat. The other one is a four-blade jackknife, I think. Okay, let's see. Come on, not R-E, R-R. There we go. Oh, did I take it off? Okay, this is the one then. I was saving them, Dad. Make a collection. But yeah, those Rough Riders start at 25. All, please. Define all. That's the four blade. I don't know if I'm selling the elephant thumbnail yet. I think this was a 2 and a 3 blade, but these I don't think I'm selling quite yet. What kind of money are you looking to spend? Because they don't make these no more, supposedly. Come on. Let's see. There it is. Their packaging is immaculate. That's a double blade. This one I'd probably put $50 on. Muskrats are getting harder and harder to find. Not on the roper yet. Chicago Bears, eh? How about them Bears? Let's see. Anyone into pink knives? Nice fuchsia pink. Old Texas toothpick made by Roper. This is a Roper knife. What's it say? Roper. Just Roper knives, okay. Part numbers on there. Anyone for a pink knife? So what are we looking for tonight, y'all? Anything from Husky, utility blades, to manual, folding, straight blade. Anyone want to support law enforcement? Let's see if it's still in there. Someone supposedly tried to buy it earlier, but when payments don't go through, things are still for sale. And I double checked. Wonder if it's in the inventory. He didn't buy it, so let's see. Inactive. Huh. I wonder if it's still pending. There we go. No. Says it's in the show. Huh. Let's see. Give it a second to upload. So where y'all from, and do you have good barbecue where you're at? Screw it. Internet's being the internet. And I would love to do that.